What up, family? What up? What up? How you doing tonight? Tribe is here. We're chilling, just kind of waiting for people to log on. Welcome to the family. 9 o'clock. Thanks for joining. Yeah. I'm out and about right now. I'm walking here in La Jolla. Just had some dinner with some family members. And yeah, of course, it's La Jolla. Where are you from? I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, it's actually really cool where I'm like walking right now. So I was out tonight and just like meeting amazing people and just like feeling the energy, and never, and I just like, I wanted to presence by getting on here tonight and just say how good it is to come out and just meet people and be a part of what we're a part of, right? Don't we realize that everywhere we go, our family is here with us, right? And we need to show that love. Yeah. And we need to find these people. And if we sit around and we don't pay attention to what's going on around us and hey, what up? And we don't get out and about and talk about what we really feel within ourselves, and we don't really get to know what's going on and the people that are around us and how these amazing people can help this tribe, this amazing family that we are, right? So like, we're out and it's like, let's take that moment to just be real. Like, hey, who are you? Like, so I was at this coffee shop, right? And it's super full and there's not really any tables anywhere. So I'm like, hey, can I sit with you guys? These two chicks that are just sitting here at this table and there's like an open corner. I'm like, I'll just sit in this corner. Like, yeah, you make my day too. And I just like, I sit down and I'm like, hey, like, I'll sit in this corner. Like, I won't bug you guys, but like, I just like really need a corner table and there's no tables and whatever. And they were like, yeah, totally. Like, sit down. Yes, they did. And so like, I sit down, I'm like, hey, what's your name? What do you do? Who are you? And I think that's like something that's almost like unknown to us these days. Like, isn't it? Like, it's like you sit down, it's like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me have the table. I'm just going to sit here and do my work now, right? Why do we need to like just sit there and do our work? Like, yeah, do your work, but like say hi, be friendly. Like, who are you? Like, I'm sitting across from you. Like, maybe you're someone that could be amazing for me. Like, maybe you're someone that could be my new best friend. Yeah, and sometimes we need a break from work. Exactly, right? So I take the time to like talk to these girls, right? And they're amazing. They're doing this, like, they're getting their master's degree in educational evolution. Wait, stop, skid it. I just sat down at a table with two girls that are doing something to further education. Right. And the way that it evolves. Hello, is that not what we're all about? Is finding new evolutionary ways to educate and be a part? Like, hello, we need these people. And so then I'm like, dude, how do you feel? Yeah, it does evolve. Like, don't we, like, okay, let's talk about our school system since I brought up education. Okay, what are our kids really learning? Haven't they taken out most of the physical activity, creativity, learning about life and social situations? Like, all the fun stuff they took out. Like, I don't think, do they have auto class anymore? Does anybody teach that? I don't think they do. Art class, 90% of the time you have to do like an after school function for this, right? Yeah, and so it's like, what are we really learning? Right? What are we learning in school? So you're learning history, math, science, biology, right? So we learn these things in school, right? Which is all great. And we want to learn these things, but what about like, how do we live our lives when we actually move out, go to school? Like, how do I grocery shop? Like, how do I write a check and pay my bills? How do I do taxes? Because here in America, we have to do taxes. And I know it's different everywhere we're at. And this is a world tribe that we're talking about. But the reality that I live in, whatever, we have to learn that, right? Right. So what does that mean that we do this? And we graduate from school and they just send us out. Yeah. And they send us out into society, into school and the military and all these things that we end up doing, but we don't even really know how to live. And we also really don't know how to communicate with anybody other than the society that we're normally used to living in. We also aren't trained on relationships. how to deal with intimate relationships, and also how to be in work relationships, how to have a boss, how to have coworkers. We don't really know what that's like, right? What is that, right? So it's like, what are they teaching us in school that gives us the social ability to be adults? Question mark. Do we not question this? Nothing. Right. So again, ask me the question, what is wrong with our education program these days? That's what's wrong. We need to know and be who we are and feel who we are, right? And if we are going to do that, then we need to know what it's like to live here. So maybe if we present an education program, it needs to involve, I'm glad you realize that now. So we need to come up with ways that we can understand what people are actually going through and what we actually feel for ourselves, right? Because like we always talk about here at the family is, aren't we feeling a little bit more, right? Don't we feel a lot more in our lives? I feel attached to a lot more. I think that things bring in stresses, bring in sadnesses, bring in excitement, and I'm feeling so many things all the time. I don't really know what that is. And also, so many more people are going through things that really bring them down and stress them out because they don't know how to energetically deal with these things in their life. Know how badly that damage their self-esteem. Nobody fails, no matter how. Yes, exactly. They don't fail. And we need to pump people up to feel like they're not going to fail. We need to give people some motivation and excitement, instead of going into this world of I don't know what to do and I don't know who I am and I'm supposed to just know. What am I going to college for? To party? I don't think so. So it's why don't we create that purpose for ourselves and create what that knowing is of who we are and that love for who we are, so that we can be that true purpose when we actually decide to go, that's the basis, but that's not it. That's not who we really want to be, right? So let's create something that makes that better for us. Let's go and actually be who our true purpose is. Let's not wake up when we're 40 years old and go, oh my God, I never got to be what I really wanted to be. Now I know. But it took me all these years to know. Why don't we find out now? What makes me feel good? What makes me feel exciting? My dad always said, what makes you feel great? Because whatever makes you feel great and excited, we're going to find a way to make money at it for you. That was my dad. And it still is. And that's the idea, because joy and love behind anything sparks imagination, inspiration, and purpose. So if we actually have that inspiration and that hope and that love and joy behind what we do, then we can be something bigger and better for this planet than anybody can ever imagine. And if every single one of us had hope and love behind what we did, how would this planet change? Right? So let's think about keeping the hope and the love and the joy and excitement behind everything we do. And in creating and moving forward, we are all working together to create these education programs that enhance anything and everything to do with this planet being something better. That's one thing the family is all about, is creating that love and that vibration to where we work all together. It's not just the education programs here in America. It's education programs all over the world that need to understand that we are a part of something. Don't you people feel like that you came into this body for something different? Don't you feel like maybe you came down here for something that's going to change the planet? Because I know I do. From the minute I came into this body, I knew that there was something here to be done. And I'm definitely not here to live in the zoo that's built for me. So we create the new normal here at the tribe. The world tribism. So as we bring that love and that connection that we have, just know that we are all, everyone that's logging on and bringing that excitement, bringing that in and creating something new. And being involved and being even on here to listen to us talk about what we talk about is taking things in the vibration to the new evolution of where we should be. So, thank you for joining us tonight at the family. Just enjoy yourself. Go outside. Meet some new people. See what they have to offer you. And maybe you have something to offer them. Meet more of our members. And come check us out. Every night, 9 p.m., one of us are on here chatting you up, being that family member. So again, love you. Family.link. We'll see you tomorrow night. Check us out on Facebook every night at 9. See ya.